Now it make me understand saying that Nigerian professionals be Nigerian problem. After the elites, the problem we have in this country are the professionals. So tired, so willing to submit to the elites. No matter what they do that is bad, willing to submit. So they don't ever point out the true disease of our society. They point out the symptoms, blame the victim. Young people are smoking too much. Young people are fucking too much. They don't get cut their hair. Pull up your pants. You don't like to walk. We don't. All these excuses we give to blame the victims of the atrocities of your masters. We blame the victims for the atrocities of our masters because we are not brave enough to call our masters out and say, "Oh God, now you did wrong. Now you are the spoiled country." We don't want to do that. So it's important that we blame the victims. We have to turn around and blame it on the victims. The people will be saying that they are the victims of these wicked people will now say that the cause of their own problem. Now, this life today, now to answer this Lazarus, Pastor Lazarus, wait to be name. I don't know, Femi Lazarus. I say African people bury European name. Fella, thank you for changing my European name to African name. I say African people bury these foreign names are so funny. I mean, imagine Femi Lazarus. I mean, what the fuck is this name, my God? Daddy Freeze sent me the guy ranting and I'd seen tags. You know, because normally I don't even want to talk for this thing. But over 1 million, I mean, no, I cannot exaggerate, but like over 300 people tagging me under this guy's nonsense. You know, and intellectually, I am above this guy. I'm sorry to say, when they tag me, you guys have to respect what I do. We are pioneers of Christianity. So when all of you start to tag me, and the useless person that is talking did not come outside and say, don't tag this one, so may they not spoil my job. And by the way, with the way he was talking, I know saying that me and Daddy Freeze they talk to. I know, but as all Christians are, it was too pussy. It was too pussy. He didn't have the balls to say our name. Because you need balls to say names. As much as they call him name, so Femi Lazarus, he had no balls. You know, that thing that makes you a man, that gives you bass in your voice, to say the names of the people he's talking to. That is the history. So when anybody is proud of CIS, of all these fucking schools all over the place, that this Colonial is built, these missionary schools, what did they teach us inside? What have they taught us? What have we brought out of those schools? Look at our country. What has the school taught us? We can't even build roads. We can't build our own roads. We can't generate our own electricity. So what is the use of these colonial schools that this man is so proud of? Have the audacity to... I happy say that the fish don't teach him, saying a church gonna go now start propaganda. It is the church that started propaganda in this world. It is the church that came with the lies. So we as Yoruba people, Igbo people, Benin people, waiting be our business with Mary Sleso. Did she stop killing of twins in our... Did she come and stop killing of twins in Yoruba land? Why am I, a Yoruba child, learning about Mary Sleso and the stopping of killing of twins? Waiting concern me is, am I Calabar? Why is it not only in Calabar that they are teaching it? Why are they teaching it to children in northern Nigeria, in southern Nigeria, in Ghana? Why are they teaching it to children all over this country that have nothing to do with Calabar people? The way Femi Lazarus' brain is misdirected, that when he looks at himself in the mirror, he hates to see a black man. Because there's no way you can hate your ancestors that much and like yourself. For you to hate your ancestors like that, you must hate yourself. You must hate your appearance. So you speak like that so that people will know that you are not this appearance. When they talk like that, you want to make all the world know, say, you might be looking black, oh, but you are not a black man. That's what you are trying to say. And we understand that the failings of this country make people like you if you behave like that and still be walking scot-free. Because Edward Snowden, when one talk about young people like that, you know where America put Edward Snowden today. He has to run to Russia. Only Africans can talk about their country like this and their government embrace them. They are still allowed to influence people's brain. America, as they tell you, say they like freedom of speech, rich. Ask them, say, where is Edward Snowden today? Where is Chelsea Manning? Where is Gary Webb? People that spoke truths that went against the state. Where is Malcolm X? Where is Martin Luther King? From these so-called countries that are civilized and like freedom of speech. Yeah, but only African people, you can disparage your people anyhow. They too, they're happy because they too, they look in the mirror, they don't like what they see. As a true teacher, as every true teacher must, when you come in contact with superior knowledge, you must accept that, oh, this thing is the truth from what I said. And I happy say, instead, go back today to show, say, Europeans had nothing to do with the abolition of slavery in Africa. I'll tell you about your people. I'm not let one stupid Europe boy. We're saying a beer parlor, you learn only history. That's beer parlor history. How many letters of African kings have you read, Femi Lazarus, talking about history? How many letters have you read? Have you read a single African king letter? Do you own a letter of an African king before? Have you seen it? Now, 20 years from now, Americans will go around telling the world how they stopped the war in Afghanistan. Americans will go everywhere. Hey, we stopped the war in Afghanistan. Joe Biden stopped the war in Afghanistan. Is that true? But we are alive today. We were there alive today. We see the situation. We watch that war for 20 years. We know, say, Americans run away from Afghanistan due to the resistance of the Afghanistan people, due to the ferociousness of the Taliban. The fact that the Taliban refused to die, refused to give up. They fought America to a standstill. They fought them till America could fight no more. They fight America. Now America begins to see their children returning home in caskets. Before they begin to show those caskets for news, American government tried to stop news from broadcasting the returning dead bodies. As soon as the mother starts to receive the dead bodies of their children, where Americans, they see thousands of their children, they return in caskets, they begin to holler, we don't want war, we don't want war. Or maybe Femi Lazarus should come and take this book. Maybe Femi Lazarus, if you read, I know you don't read. I know even the Bible where they preach, you have not read it cover to cover. I can bet my life. You never read that book cover to cover before. Now, verse by verse, chapter by chapter, they tell you for your theology school or your pastor will train you, they tell you, now you read them. You never read cover to cover. I bet my life. African people abolish the slave trade. Now, this is not just some pastor shouting in the people. Listen, this thing was written now. A friend of mine, a big brother, a teacher of mine also. How can you say some people, the same people when say they stop slavery, how come they did not stop colonialism? Why was that okay? Segregation, not being able to go to the same school that they go to, not to be able to enter the same bus that they go to, not to be able to enter the same restaurant that they enter, not to be able to live in the same areas that they live in our own land. And you say those people are good? Are you that blind? Are you that full of self-hate? That you say people that treat your ancestors like that are good people? And you blame your own ancestors? That you are your king selling things. He's a king. Which your king? Which your king? I've shown you a letter from an African king. When he first met me, we saw them. All over Africa, this was happening. The Gospels that you read in the Bible are not the real Gospels. Sure I know. The real Gospels are called as secrets. The church edits this one because they believe say human beings no go fit understand the knowledge of the real Gospels. They are called the secret Gospels. They are hidden in the Vatican. You can Google that, secret Gospels. They are all in the Vatican. They don't put them in the Bible. The Bible that you read is highly edited. Highly edited. Things were taken out. Things are added because they don't make you they confused as they talk. It's called the secret gospels. Now, Lord, leak it for you. Jesus and Lazarus. Maybe they pay Lazarus be this. Femi Lazarus. I will read the secrets. Jesus Christ did not wake anybody from the dead. That was a part of the edits. What really happened between Jesus and Lazarus, I will reveal it here today. Then Clement replied in Disciple. Clement said, you did well in silencing the unspeakable teachings of the Capocatians. That's why they silence people. They want silence me for this country too. I can't tell people how many war I'm fighting alone. I can't tell you how many cases in court for nothing. How many police invitation left, right, and center for nothing. For just saying the truth. And everybody standing on doing that I'm saying the truth. Trying to destroy me, trying to kill me, trying to bring me down, trying to tarnish my name. It's not easy. Anybody's talking for truth. They have been silencing us since. But this is not the point. I'm not here to tell you about Christianity, but to tell you, say, stop insulting your own ancestors and your land. Final case and point. Is this the final case and point? I don't want to miss anything where I want to talk today. I don't want to miss anything where I want to talk today. Okay, yes. Let me go final case and point. Rituals. Rituals, which is one of the biggest weapons Christianity and Islam they wield against African religion. Rituals. See, Africans, they use people, they serve people, they kill people to their gods. The human beings, they just kill you for the gods. See, the gods of Africa, they just human sacrifice. Hey, he used to talk and say, you go paint your face. You go paint your face with oil. Yes. Okay, that's a funny thing. Yes, it looks funny. But when I see people too speaking in tongues and jumping up and throwing yourself on the ground, I'd rather paint oil on my face than be. Come on, we all have our things. We all have our madness in the name of belief. Yes, my own is that we paint oil, and it's the lie. It's not oil we paint on our face. It's effing white chalk or dust that you have to put on your head or your face. I've never seen anybody rubbing palm oil on their face, worshiping African God. That one a lie. Stop lying. It's effing we use, effing or we rub dust. They will do like this. You know, say inside is your craze, another madness they inside. You know, say inside is your craze, another madness they inside. I mean, we all do stupid things in the name of the thing we believe. Come on, man. Why are you trying to? When you talk about human sacrifice, now let me tell you, the human sacrifice, right, is justice. No nobleman's child, no good person's child, no citizen's child can just be picked up for sacrifice. Now, people who don't do bad things for society, they keep aside. One of you wants in the tubu, we will put them for tubu. Those who don't do things where I know feel take, the thieves, the killers, the rapists, we keep them aside for the gods. Or the outsiders. There's no culture where their gods don't demand blood. The funny thing is that till today, Europeans still sacrifice people to the God of law. Their God of law, that woman with the closed eye, carry this thing like this. That's a God. You people don't know. Things are put in plain sight. You are too stupid. They say constitution, law. But statue day, image day will represent that law. Symbol. There's a symbol that represents the law. Death penalty still exists in this world, where Europeans are free to kill people with injection, by cutting head, by hanging, by firing, spilling the blood of people in the name of the God of law every day. Till now, people are being killed in the name of the law. In the name of law, people are being killed. So Africans don't have rights to do their own sacrifice.